Hey yo, the internet is on fire right now. We gotta talk about this because 50 Cent is back outside, and this time he's on Jim Jones' neck. Allegedly, Jim Jones just got evicted from his podcast studio, and somehow 50 Cent got the footage and the paperwork. And it looks like Jim Jones is trying to get back into his own studio like his Grand Theft Auto Harlem edition. Yeah, this one is nasty, and we're gonna break it all the way down. So 50 Cent jumps on social media and posts surveillance-style footage of what appears to show Jim Jones outside his podcast studio. And when I say outside, I mean outside, allegedly trying to get in. Now, the clip looks crazy. It looks like one of those World Star security cam videos. You see movement, you see energy, you see frustration, and Jim Jones is literally trying to kick the door down.
Cut the lights off. What's up? What happened? Yeah, I'm good. No, it's mine.
$50 Cent posted a clip to his Instagram and wrote the caption, "Damn, bro, this wouldn't happen if we was friends. Wanna be friends? I don't know. Let's rap about it. LOL." Nah, this man 50 is different. Basically, he's saying, see what happens when you don't pay rent? Then more posts start popping up. Paperwork. He posts a notice that's issued to IFC Management LLC, Joseph Jones, basically saying the lease is terminated. It says, take notice as follows. The tenant was served with a 15-day notice of default, which expired January 22nd, 2026, and a 5-day notice of termination, which expired on February 17, 2026. And it says the tenant's tenancy at the premise has been terminated. We don't know how 50 Cent got this footage, but 50 Cent is absolutely diabolical. And you know what? The internet did what the internet does best. They started cooking. Now here's where it gets messy. There have been reports floating around that Jim Jones and his podcast team allegedly owed a significant amount of back rent. We're hearing numbers like 6 figures. We're hearing landlord drama. We're hearing locks changed. We're hearing kicked out. Now important, Jim Jones has not come out saying, yeah, I was evicted. But 50 is moving like he got the landlord on speed dial. And that's the scary part about beefing with 50 Cent. He just don't dish you, he investigates you, and he turns into CSI Queens. This man posted what looked like receipts and started narrating the situation like it's an episode of Power. Let's be honest, 50 don't even need to rap anymore. His real talent is trolling. This man wakes up at 6 a.m. just to ruin somebody's day. He posts clips and adds captions and reposts blogs, and then he comments under other blogs. Then he laughs, and when you respond, he doubles down with footage. It's like arguing with somebody that already bought the meme template. Now, what makes this worse is the optics. If you're a rapper, if you're a businessman, if you're running a podcast and footage surface of you allegedly being locked out, the internet not asking questions, they clowning. Memes started flying everywhere. They were saying Dipset, the eviction, balling, but he can't pay rent. It got ugly fast. Now, some people were asking why is 50 targeting Jim Jones like this? Well, if you've been paying attention, 50 Cent has been in his New York villain era. Last week, he posted surveillance footage of Jim Jones in the ice cold outside. Then the following week, he posted a clip of the lights getting shut off.
No, listen, no worries. I know this is not your bill. You know what I mean? So as I said, start first.
But now I know what was controlling what.
We was here before. Sorry, so we was here.
Do we need an electrician, or do we just call on it and they come out and return and get on? I was just told I don't need an electrician. I'm talking to you guys right now. We need to put in a new meter, or we just need to put a new meter now? I do need a new meter.
trust.
You're a new customer.
And whenever you're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Super Bowl 60? Are you ready for the excitement, the adrenaline? Branson Cognac. What happened with the lights, man?
Then the week before that, he leaked audio recording of the tenant saying that Jim Jones and his whole podcast crew owe back rent.
I want to rent it. And I said, okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October. And so he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign the lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build out and ridiculous bullshit. We also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media, belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not a business. He's insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it works out for you, I just throw that in as a sweetener. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is he signed a lease with me. Right now he owes, I'm going to say in a short way, at least $80,000, if not $180,000. The monthly rent on the old lease.
50 doesn't beef for sports. He beefs for entertainment leverage. Every time he posts something like this, blogs pick it up, clips go viral, engagement goes up, and guess what? 50 wins. Because whether Jim Jones was actually evicted or whether this is exaggerated, the narrative right now belongs to 50, and that's dangerous. Now let's be fair, Jim Jones hasn't exactly folded. He reposts things, he's hinted at everything is not what it seems, and from what we're seeing, it may be more of a business dispute than a dramatic thrown out the street situation. But here's the problem. Perception overrules explanation. By the time you clarify, the meme's already won. That's the internet in 2026. If the footage looks wild, it is wild. So let's just take a step back real quick. This isn't just rap beat. This is business image warfare. Podcasting is branding. Studio space represents stability. And 50 attacking that angle, he basically saying you're not as bossed up as you claim. That is different, especially in hip hop where perception is currency. And 50 knows that. He always knows that. So here's the real question. Is Jim Jones actually down bad? Or is 50 just exaggerating a business hiccup for maximum embarrassment? Because one thing about 50, if there's smoke, he bringing gasoline. But I will say this, you cannot beef with 50 unless your paperwork is clean, your rent is paid, your taxes are filed, and your door locks are secure. Because if not, he will post it. I'm telling you right now, 50 Cent is the petty king of hip hop. And until Jim Jones fully addresses this situation head on, 50 controlling the narrative. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is this legit eviction drama or elite level trolling? Like this video, subscribe, and if anything happens, you know I'm about to be the first one with it, so keep it locked.
I'll never have to film on, but what I'm trying to say is I've been happy to be able to invest in myself and something that I know is going to help a lot of other people. I'm not building this facility for myself. Yes, it is a business move. That's why I invested in myself. But I'm building this facility for all creators and young ones that's trying to come up to be a creative or have a creative ability that they want to know how to double down on. It's like an X-Men school for all the fly people, if you say so yourself. So, you know, I appreciate the promo. I love free promo. You know, I ain't gonna miss a beat. You did? It's cold in here.